Good afternoon. It's August 12th. It's after 4. I'm just prepping some supper. I have my OB appointment today, so I was able to kind of take my time after I got home, prep some supper before I get Seren. It's Tuesday, so I'm picking up the camera at a random time. I'm out of breath. That is because I am stressed. I feel like talking about it out loud is gonna stress me out more, but I need to get it out, and that's because there is a forest fire happening. I've been stressed about this whole no rain situation, which it's actually not rained for almost or over 2 months, I think. We haven't had any significant rain, and we haven't had any rain period for at least a month, I believe. It's bad. It's dry. The leaves are changing. Like, I've noticed so many trees, the leaves have fallen off already, turned red. Like, it's really weird. It is mid-August. We're also in another heat wave. It's so hot. Oh, are these boiling? Okay, those are boiling. Okay. We just found out some stressful things about the house that need to be situated, and now I'm just starting to panic because of the forest fire that is popping up and other small like bushfires, I guess. I've been literally like just waiting for this to happen because how can it not? But I'm also like, are we about to lose the home before we even get it? I'm so stressed out right now. I was stressed going into my OB appointment, so my blood pressure going into my OB appointment was really bad. She had to take it again. She was like, oh, that's not good. But deep breaths. So I'm trying to calm myself down because it's not good for the baby. Stress last time is what caused my problems. So it's Tuesday, August 12th, and there's currently an out of control forest fire in the HRM. Awesome. Good morning. It is Saturday, August 16th, and it's the morning. It's my morning to wake up with Seren, so I've been up with her. She's playing in her IKEA soccer net, which had to have been under $25. Like, I want to say it was like $12.99. She loves the crap out of this thing. It's like, it's a soccer net, but it zips up, and then you can put it up like vertically and use it as like ball storage. So when you're done playing soccer, put it okay. And anyways, she just uses it as a tent and toy storage, but it keeps her entertained. And another thing that has been keeping her entertained, it's literally the only thing she's actually played with for probably a whole week straight. Like, she plays with them off and on, but this week for some reason she's been obsessed. Oh, there's your ducky. Magnet tiles. Those magnet tiles, we only have one set. I think she got them for Christmas last year. Play with them off and on, but like increasingly over the past month or so, she's been obsessed with them, and it's all she does. I think we're gonna get her more for her birthday. It's just so awesome when you find a toy that keeps them so well preoccupied.
There's a dirt in there.
There's dirt?
Yeah.
Where?
There's in there. I see the house thing. I see right there.
Where?
Right. That one. That one.
Oh. It's just a piece of a leaf because you had it outside. Anyways, we're going to celebrate Grampy and Victoria's birthdays. They were this past week, but we're going to celebrate it with them at their house. So I've been trying to tidy up a little bit. Dishes is 99% of the time Josh's duty because it's one of the only things that like he'll be home in time to do. And I do everything with Seren. I do cooking suppers, tidying up after suppers, most of the laundry. Like I do a lot of the other stuff while he's working. So that's why I literally do not care if he's behind on it. I'm not doing it. It's the one thing I don't have to do. Need to water this bad boy. Yeah, I'm excited to go visit them, and it is the start of my vacation, so I am so excited to have this week off. Sun is shining. I'm ready to relax. So happy Monday. It's August 18th. I am on vacation officially. I'm so happy about it. I don't know what's going on with my hair. I got this massive clip. Josh's mom got it for me when they went to a bunch of different places, but like Spain I think was the main one because they were on a cruise. Anyways, She got me this massive clip and it actually holds my hair, but I'm trying to figure out how to make it not look funky because my hair's so long that I can't really do the normal, like you twist it and just like put it up and then put the clip on it because it looks weird. Anyways, it's like 10:15 and I've just been having a really chill morning. When I vlogged my last little vacation, which wasn't a full week, this is like a full week, so I'm super excited. But when I filmed my last one, I had like spent the first day completely rotting, doing nothing. And at first I felt guilty about it, but then I realized I really mentally needed that. The second day was like a productive day. And then I think I only had 3 days or 4 days or something like that. So I just, from then on, kind of did whatever I wanted to, but I still, like, I felt like I had enough energy to do the things that I wanted to. It was really nice. So I'm starting off slow today, kind of. We already did all of our cleaning yesterday because Sunday is usually our get shit done day. So it's so nice. I finally got the boxes that were sitting in here out into the garage. I feel like my house is clean, apart from some dishes. It's such a good feeling. I love it. Yesterday we went and visited the house again because they're putting the electrical in. The front door was on, which we ordered a red front door, like a bright red front door, because that's what Josh wanted. He wanted to pick the front door and I said, absolutely, that's cool. But they delivered it in black. So it's the same style that it's supposed to be, but it's in black. So I think we're asking them to replace it with the red one. Regardless, it was put in. So it was really, for some reason, that door, the front door being on and like opening the front door, it just started to feel really real. The framing finishing up. It's like when the framing is going up, it's all like open, obviously. There's no drywall and stuff. So it's hard to conceptualize like the spaces a little bit, but now that they're like finishing up the framing, things are like closing in and feeling a bit more like the space that they're going to be, plus seeing where all of like our sockets are going, all of our lights. There's just like, for whatever reason, yesterday was very like, it hit me and I just wanted to cry. Like, it was so cool. I can't believe that's gonna be our house. Anyways, I brought up the house because it's looking like we might not be in until the new year, which is what I was expecting. But then I keep getting these different timelines like, oh, we'll be in November, or we'll be in December, like we'll definitely be in before Christmas. So I'm trying not to get my hopes up about that. But after we like cleaned and took the boxes out yesterday, I looked around and I was like, you know what, I would be really happy to have one last Christmas here. Like, this has been a wonderful home for us and we've loved it so much, and there are obviously things that we are not loving about it. It's a basement, it's always humid, there seems to be some issues with the air in here and the air quality. So we're excited to hopefully see Seren's symptoms improve, because she's always got a snotty nose, and we have an allergy referral out, but it's going to take a while. So we're just trying to, like, we use the air purifier, the dehumidifier, we're doing what we can with what we have. But it's still like, this feels like this was our first home with Seren, because we moved shortly after out of the house that we were in when she was born. Then we moved into with my parents, and then we moved here. So it really is like our first home, and it has served us so incredibly well. While I was very excited at the prospect of being there at this new house for Christmas, I think it would also be very hectic with a newborn, and whatever happens happens. Like, we'll make it work. But I'm also officially in the third trimester today. That's unreal. I'm 28 weeks today. I'm feeling very like out of breath. I have my second glucose test tomorrow because I failed the first one. I have been really making a point to have like more protein and fiber and trying to have less sugar. So I did buy these like premier protein drinks. I got this one to have like, it's the cafe latte one instead of coffee in the morning some days, but it says on here contains caffeine. Okay, nowhere on this carton nor on the box that it came in, because Josh looked, it does not tell you the amount of caffeine that is in this. I had to Google it. There's 95 grams of caffeine in one of these. I don't know how it is even legal to have that amount of caffeine in one of these and not have the amount listed on the, like, I had to Google it. Anyways, I got a chocolate one and I also got a vanilla one, so hopefully I don't think those should have caffeine. This is like a coffee flavored one, so it kind of makes sense, but I did not expect that much caffeine to be in it. So it does kind of like make me feel sick with the amount of caffeine that's in it. I think I'll probably just like dilute them, like drink half at a time or something. I don't know, but I've been really trying to do better with feeding this guy because I feel like he is already so large. I'm wearing a tight dress, so maybe you can see. Ugh. Whew. Honestly, I feel like I am smaller, and Josh has said like, you're honestly small, like you look like your belly looks smaller than when I was pregnant with Seren, and I think that's true. I don't know how. I don't feel like I am smaller than I was with her, but this is basically just going to be a big long update in this section, but there's a lot of things to talk about. I can't believe I'm in my 3rd trimester. I haven't even booked my maternity photos yet, which with Seren I did at 31 weeks. So I need to message our photo girl and get her booked up, because we were told like we were doing it a little bit too early when we did it 31 weeks last time. But if we hadn't have done that, we wouldn't have gotten those photos done. So I'm super grateful that we did. No, I was 31 weeks when I posted those photos. I probably got them done at like between 29 and 30 weeks. Anyways, because Seren came early, that's the only reason that we were able to have maternity photos, is booking them early, which we obviously didn't anticipate her coming early, but I was already so big and I was like, you know what? Let's just get them done. So I think that's probably going to be the best bet for this one. I think I'm probably going to do the beach again. I don't know if we'll do the same beach or like try to do it at a different beach to make them have like unique, I don't know. I really like the beach that we did hers at. So other than that, I really need to get all of the baby stuff together and organized and get our room organized, because he'll be sleeping with us until we move. So Josh needs to clear out his Funko Pops so that I can use that shelf for baby stuff. This is so crazy. This is so crazy that we're talking about this right now. I feel like all I've been doing is thinking and talking about the house, that I haven't even realized, oh, I'll be giving birth before any of that needs to be concerned about. In other words, I just finished the Glass Castle book on my Kobo. I read that fairly quickly and it was a very good read. Very hard read content wise, but like it was very good. So now I'm on Bright Young Woman. I got this from the book outlet probably almost 2 years ago. I like forgot what it was about. Obviously when I purchased it I would have read what the synopsis was, but I picked it up being like, what's this? And I was like, oh my god, how have I not read this yet? I just started it I think yesterday. I'm on page 65. It is really good. I really appreciate the way that this author writes, because I'm also listening to the audiobook Love Letters to a Serial Killer. Not sure why I rented that one. It was probably one that like had a short wait list and I was like, yeah, this might be good. I don't like it. I'm finishing it because it's like a quick and easy one, but I hate the way that it was written. So for reference, both of the books that I'm talking about are about serial killers. The main character in this Love Letters to a Serial Killer is the most neurotic, insufferable character ever. It's one of those ones that really romanticizes that kind of thing, and I absolutely hate that. This does the complete opposite, and it's written really well. They don't say the name. This is based on a true serial killer, but they do not say his name in it, which I really appreciate. So that's kind of my update. I think what I'm gonna do is watch some Zoella vlog, chill out, brain rot a little bit. And it rained last night, thank God, but that means that everything outside is really wet, so I'm just waiting for the sun to dry it off so that I can go back outside and read. And then maybe this afternoon, if it warms up, I will be going to a beach. It's only 16 degrees right now. The temperature drop this week is crazy, but also I'm not complaining. I've decided I'm gonna make some sourdough discard bagels, which if I'm remembering correctly, I did make last year roughly, and it didn't turn out well. This is what it looks like. So my starter, I don't believe it's active, but it should be soon. I don't know. I think I'm on like the 7th day of feeding it. So I don't know if the discard is supposed to be used only when the starter's active. We're gonna try, because last time that I tried this, I had really flat bagels that didn't rise at all because it was just not working. So I'm gonna hope that this is better. Combine the starter and water. So I need a cup of the starter. This is a half cup measurer. Uh-oh. Okay. I've only got half a cup, so I need to have all of these ingredients. I put the jar of the sourdough starter in our laundry room because it's always super hot in there. So I'm hoping that helps it. I mean, normally it wouldn't be an issue. Normally it's like 30 degrees in this apartment because we don't have AC and it's been hot as hell, but the temperature dropped finally. Pour this in. With how much water? So we're having it, so did need a cup of water, so it just needs half a cup now. I think I'm supposed to use warm water when dealing with anything sourdough, so try that, see if it works. Oh, I just dumped water all over my phone. Also, because of this like crazy weather drought, the leaves have been changing so much and falling off the trees. Like, it looks like fall out there, and now because the temperature dropped, it like feels like it's starting to be fall, which I'm not unhappy about, but it was a very rapid change. Because I'm on vacation, I'm like trying to soak up the last of summer this whole week. So hopefully I can still do that. Okay, now we need 1.5 cups of flour. Okay, you can't see me and you can't see what I'm doing. So let's change one of those things. 2. Just mix it up. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Whoa. And 1/2 tablespoon of sugar. And that's it. Just gotta mix this up and then we let it sit and rise. Yes, I'm supposed to knead it a little bit. Wonder how many bagels this is gonna make. I feel like it's gonna make maybe 3. It doesn't say how long to knead it for though. Just slap it in there. I just saw the biggest red leaf fall out of a tree just then. Oh man, where is the time going? It is really softening up actually. That seems like it's soft enough. Olive oil, just leave her here to rise. I'm gonna do some dishes while it rises. Okay, sorry the microwave's going. I'm making my lunch, which I had nachos at like 10:30, so I'm just getting a Costco microwavable breakfast sandwich, but I don't think it's risen. I don't think it's gonna work. I think I'm gonna have flat bagels again like I did last time because the sourdough starter isn't quite active. Oh my goodness, how did I make that mess? I just cleaned the counters. I cleaned up after myself, put everything in the dishwasher. I've still got Zoella on, but I think I might go down for a nap. I'm very tired. It's really not that warm today. I don't think I'm gonna go to the beach today. Let me just check the weather because it's only Monday. I still have the rest of the week. It's only 17 degrees right now. So, and tomorrow morning I have my freaking blood test. So maybe I'm probably gonna have to like rest after that because it's the 2-hour one and I'm gonna feel really gross. I don't think I'll make it out to the beach tomorrow. But Wednesday and Thursday are relatively the same weather-wise, so, and Friday. So I think I'll try to go a couple of those days. Even if it's not super warm, I just want to be able to say that I went to the beach and read at the beach and just relax and maybe stop at a cafe or a bookstore or all of the above. I really want to go thrifting. I have been holding off on buying pieces for the house, but Josh's parents did say that we could also use their garage for storage. So I feel like if I find something that I'm like, I can't pass this up. A couple of things in particular being, we're gonna need a new bed frame for sure. We're gonna need nightstands because we don't currently have nightstands. We just don't have the space for it. Likely gonna need another dresser because I think we might not need a dresser, but we need those things and just like little stuff because it's a lot more space that we're gonna be working with. Oh, we really need a coffee table. I don't plan on bringing this one. Maybe I'll bring it and we'll use it in like the play area. I'm not sure, but there's just a lot of things that we're kind of growing out of. We already have a new kitchen table that we're getting from a family member. So this one will no longer be our kitchen table, but I'm gonna be putting it down in the basement for like a crafting table because it's got paint all over it. I've used it as a crafting table functionally already. So I thought I might as well just keep it, put the leaf away, make it into like the circle, because these chairs are really nice and sturdy and I really like them. I just couldn't deal with the thought of throwing them out. And that way we have a table space down in the basement where I'm going to be storing all of my craft stuff because that's where our office will be, office game room type thing. So I'll have a dedicated space to just do my crafts and I don't have to worry about it like having to put it away because it's like our main living space. It's gonna be in the basement, so I don't have to worry about all that. It's such an exciting feeling knowing that I have like separate spaces. Like this is all the living space that we have and our bedroom. So I just kind of cycle back and forth and it's been great. I'm not saying that that's a terrible thing. I like having a small space to take care of and clean. We're very excited. Percy's eeping. Yeah, I'm gonna post up in here. I might continue the vlogs on that TV, but I just wanna cuddle up. I've also got the window open in our bedroom, and because it's so much cooler today, it just feels so nice and fresh in there. So I'm just gonna cozy up with my book. I've got flour all over myself. I love having black because it'll hide stains from like stuff that I'm drinking, but then I go ahead and bake and get flour all over myself. This is gonna be one of those boring vlogs where I'm just updating after things have happened and I'm not documenting anything fun. But I had a nap and I dreamt about being at work, but like in the dream it wasn't like I was working, I was at work knowing that I was on vacation, but for some reason I just went to work anyway. I just saw a TikTok. I just saw a TikTok where a girl said that Tim Hortons has launched their fall menu today. So I'm about to open the app and check. New and seasonal. Yes. Oh my god. Okay, what do we have? We have a pumpkin spice ice cap, pumpkin spice ice latte, pumpkin spice cold brew, pumpkin spice latte. I'm gonna be honest, I really like the Tim Hortons cold brews. Josh gets, I don't know if they still have it, but he always would get the marshmallow cold brew. That's his favorite thing. Salted caramel butter tart, pumpkin spice muffin. Oh, I think that's it. Okay. I feel like previous years they've had more than just one fall flavor, but maybe I'm just being hopeful because of Starbucks. Let's check Starbucks. They really fell off for me, honestly. I'm actually surprised to see that they have one of those stars deals, because for the longest time I would just like open up the app and see if there were any stars deals, because then I would go, it would be like half worth it to go there. But lately they haven't, and they also apparently aren't getting their apple crisp flavor back this year for the seasonal one. I think they're just doing pumpkin spice and some pecan bullshit, which is so stupid. Anyways, yeah, Starbucks, terrible, terrible, terrible. But that might be a fun thing for me to do. I have to go in less than an hour to Josh's parents for supper, which I'm super excited about. They're making pizza and I just love when I don't have to cook supper, oh my god. But yeah, I think that would be fun for tomorrow. So I don't know if I'm gonna vlog anymore today because I've done nothing and I have loved it. So I'm gonna charge this and maybe I'll see you tomorrow morning. Good afternoon. It's Tuesday, August 19th. It's 1 p.m. I had my second glucose test this morning, and it actually, like, I get so anxious about it because I read about how other people react to this test and I'm like, oh my god, I'm just gonna projectile vomit all over the floor and it's gonna be miserable and I'm not gonna be able to control myself. It was fine. That's kind of stinky. I was just about to feed my starter. I think I'm gonna pour it into a new jar. It was fine. I just hung out, read my book, and that's about it. Crossing my fingers that everything comes back okay. But I'm feeling very lethargic right now, so I had to get up off the couch and do something so that I don't fall asleep. New jar. flour. I'm still seeing no progress in this, so maybe if I pour it into this new jar, it'll be better. It is really stinky this morning, so I'm only gonna pour half into here. So add about half, and the rest is going in the compost. Because, and I don't know if I updated this yesterday, I need to throw this out. This never rose. That's why I'm throwing this discard in the compost, because clearly it is not ready to be used yet. Is that too thick? I don't really know. We're gonna leave it at that, I think. I wanted to go through what I got so far for my hospital bag, because this morning I went after my glucose test to go get stuff for the hospital bag, because I'm now in my 3rd trimester officially. That thought scared me a little bit, because last time I didn't have time to pack a hospital bag. I went at 35 weeks. It just didn't seem like I needed to make a hospital bag yet. So I'm doing it extra early this time. Also so that I can just like collect bits just in case I forget about stuff. I went to the Dollarama for most of what I have, and then some of it is just stuff that I had from before. But the first thing is just a travel shampoo thing. I did look for just like travel sized shampoos, conditioners, because I'm not really picky about what I'm going to use. But the cheapest option was to just get this and then fill it with products that I already have. So, and they even have little labels, which is kind of cool. And also it comes with a little spray bottle, which at first I wasn't really sure what I was going to use. I'm thinking maybe I'll put witch hazel in there, because that's one thing you use for like healing down there. So I already have like cotton swabs and stuff. Not cotton swabs, but like the little pad round things. So I think I'm gonna make some of those little healing patches. Do you like my shirt? I forgot about this shirt. Thanks. I got the biggest size maxi pads that I could. Yes, I'm gonna use, but I'm also going to get diapers, because that was actually so much more comfortable for at least the first, I would say 3 or 4 days. And then afterwards, just using these, or if I run out, just using these. This is something that I already had. It was a Perry bottle. I don't remember actually using it with Seren after I gave birth with her. I like maybe a couple of times. I don't know. For some reason I think that I never used this, but you never know. I might need to. I just have a couple of washcloths that I found that I figured I'll bring those, because I don't remember if they have like face cloths and stuff at the hospital. I got a mini toothpaste and a new toothbrush just to keep in here, because that is something I will 100% forget if I just rely on taking my current toothbrush and packing it in the midst of things. These were already in this bag. It's just some tissues, so I just left them in there. And then I did go to Winners and I got a pajama set. It's so soft and it's buttoned down, so I thought it would be really nice as an option other than a hospital gown. Like I said, I didn't have a hospital bag last time, so I didn't really get to have any home comforts. So I think this will be super nice. And it came with both pants, long flowy pants, and shorts. That's super nice. I don't really remember if I was like hot or cold in the hospital. I want to say it was like not that cold, so depending on when he's born, I might be using both. I might be using just the pants. Oh, deodorant that fell to the bottom. I just literally got the cheapest one, but actually I really like the Speed Stick. Nice. And then this is my pumping stuff. This is what I used last time and I loved it. So I have the Mom Cozy S9 wearable pump. I used this last time. Oh my god. I got it, I want to say, at least a few months after she was born. I wasn't using this pump from the very beginning, but after I did, it was just a lifesaver. Saved me so much time, super effective, and just really easy. Like, I was getting so tired of manually pumping and then doing the feeding and then bagging everything up, and like I couldn't do anything while I was pumping and I couldn't do anything while I was feeding, so it was really annoying. But I still do have the manual pump, and then I just have like these little bottles attach and whatever. I still will use this when I need to. It's just such a wonderful time saver. Use the pump. I gotta make sure like I have all the parts, and obviously I'm gonna clean it before. I'm just packing some of the breast milk bags that came with that. But these are my favorite breast milk bags, the Lacino brand for everything. And there's definitely more stuff that I'm planning to get. The nipple pads, nipple butter. There's like a lot of breastfeeding stuff that I want to bring. And then obviously I need baby boys stuff. So I think I'm just putting everything in this bag right now, but I'm probably gonna need a bigger bag for my stuff. And then for baby boy stuff, maybe I'll just use this bag. But for now, I'm just kind of like collecting everything. I did look today for a bringing home outfit, which is so crazy to think about. I did look for that today, but they don't have anything cute for boys. Like the amount of like take-home outfits that I saw, like that were just really good potential take-home outfits at Winners for girls was crazy. But there's nothing cute for boys. I'm really struggling to stay awake. I might go outside and lay in the sun and read because it's actually quite a bit warmer today and it's very nice, but I do not have the energy. I know it's only 1:15, so I do have the time technically, but I just don't have it in me to drive all the way to the beach today. So I'm really hoping that it's gonna be this nice tomorrow, and tomorrow can be my beach day. Though the glucose test wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, it is just as exhausting and it makes you lethargic and feel like you just want to stay in bed all day afterwards for the whole day. Got 4 kind of room temperature eggs. I went to start making this pasta and looked at the recipe and it wanted them to be room temperature, so what are you gonna do? 4 eggs and then 2.5 cups of flour and some salt. 1 teaspoon. 1. This feels really weird to just dump it. 2. And 1/2. Oh, the amount of videos that I've watched of people doing this, and now I finally get to do it myself. It's so exciting. All right. Ooh! Oh my God. I don't think my well is big enough. Ooh. Oh my God. Oh my God, I really butchered that one. No! It's coming out. Oh my God. Okay. It's so messy. I don't have one of those like knife things that people usually use. Oh my God. This is just a big old mess, isn't it? I know people fast forward in their videos of them making pasta a lot, but I did not expect it to be this rough at the start. This is crazy. And I don't think I'm doing the most efficient method of mixing it. You don't need any tools. I just put on the Zoella vlog. What year is it? Frig, I want to say 2018, when she had the dark brown hair. She was doing Vlogmas, and I think they go to New York at the start of it. Like midway through, there's the video of her and Mark in the store, and she's buying that creepy elf, that one. That era of Zoella, when she had that dark hair, I've said it before and I'll say it again, was the best era. Like her hair look wise, like I think that looked amazing on her, but also just like the content, I don't know, I'm very reminiscent for that era, so I'm watching it again. I'll tell you, it has been a fight to stay awake. I did lay down for like half an hour or so, and I just had to force myself to get up and do this because I'm just so lethargic from that stupid sugar drink. And what I didn't know is the first one that they give you is like 55 grams of sugar. And the one that they give you for fasting, like I had this morning, is 75 grams. But for whatever reason, I don't know if it was because I was hungry from fasting, it went down a lot easier this time. I drank it a lot more quickly. It ended up being fine. I'm gonna keep kneading this because I think I have to do it for like 10 minutes. I want to watch Zoella while I do it. So I just took it out of the fridge to roll out. I don't know if maybe I'm supposed to let it sit for a minute, but this is really, really difficult to roll. Honest to God, I have no idea how I'm gonna do this. Wait a second. This recipe says let it rest on the counter. I put it in the fridge. Well, I still have to cook the chicken and the sauce anyway, so I'm just gonna do that and then come back to it. I'm back much later. I'm cutting it out. The resting it in the fridge was definitely a problem because I didn't get to rest it at the counter temperature for long enough. I definitely don't think this is thin enough, but everything else is ready, so I have to get moving. And then I see people do this, or wait, they go underneath. And then pick it up. Whoa! Oh my God. Okay, I don't know how much of this to do at once. Then this is the sauce. I think I gotta turn it down a little. Looks healthy. I don't know. It's a Tuscan chicken recipe.
My little house.
Whoa. Okay. Update. These are definitely way too thick.
Whoa.
I don't know how that's gonna turn out. Those are noodles that Mommy made.
I don't like that.
You don't know what that is? Silly goose.
A stool.
It's just a little spoon. Ta-da! Good morning. It's 9 o'clock and I've just been kind of chilling on the couch, drinking coffee, trying to get rid of a headache. It's weird. This morning I got up. I was making coffee or trying to make coffee and I got like really suddenly dizzy and faint and I had to sit down so that I wouldn't pass out, or I'm assuming because I felt like I was gonna pass out. Then like an hour or so after that I got a headache, which is weird because I was like maybe it's because I haven't had caffeine yet, but I don't have caffeine every day. Like most days, yes I do, but I also don't have like a crazy amount. And yesterday when I had my fasting, I obviously couldn't have anything until like around 11, so I had no caffeine until 11 and no food until 11, and I didn't get a headache yesterday. I don't know, it's just very weird. I did take my blood pressure. I only got to take it once because my stupid blood pressure machine dies after you use it once. It's stupid. It was normal, so I don't know, I'm just kind of feeling weird about that, but I might go to the beach today. I keep saying this. I feel like every day I wake up and I'm like, maybe I'll go to the beach today. And I don't. But when I feel weird like this, I don't feel very comfortable going out, so I just want to feel better and then hopefully I can go. I think it's gonna be a reasonably nice day for it, but I also want to go on the weekend with Seren because I feel bad. I told her this morning because she saw that I was wearing my bathing suit and she asked why, and I was like, well, I might go to the beach today. And then she didn't want to go to daycare and she was really upset, and so I promised her I wouldn't go to the beach without her. I don't know, it's my vacation. I feel so bad when I lied to her. It's like she's 3, she'll probably forget, but she's also really smart and I'm a really bad liar. So I told Josh I want to have a beach trip this weekend because it's literally the end of August. What do you mean it's the end of August? I'm gonna sit here, read a little bit more. I'm over halfway done, very pleased with myself. And I also might play Animal Crossing or something on my Switch because I've just been craving that lately. So I'm gonna do that, and my laptop's charging so that I can start editing whatever the heck this is. I'm nervous. Okay, I decided within like 10 minutes that I'm just gonna say fuck it, I'm going to the beach. Because the sun keeps shining out there and I just want to get out of the house, I think, is the main thing. And I really like getting out of the house in the morning so that I can come back and have the afternoon and not feel rushed. But this is what I packed. I've got my journal that I literally have like maybe 10 pages left, and I'm trying to fill out every last page just so that I can start a new one, and they're all like the same. It's It's gonna take me years and years and years to fill those out, but whatever. I've got my beach towel, beach blanket. Got some snacks, Cheerios, Goldfish. There's a fruit cup in there. I am bringing a Diet Pepsi caffeine free for a little treat. I think I have everything I need in there. I just need my book. I'm gonna bring this gum. There we go. We have arrived to the beach and it is completely empty. It doesn't even feel that cold out. And I know it's during the week, but like it's the end of summer. I definitely thought there was gonna be more people here, but I'm not disappointed. I'm so excited to find a good spot. That's usually packed. So that's a win. I cannot believe that in 2 weeks, yeah, about 2 weeks, I will be back here for my maternity photo shoot. That's insane. It got chilly.
Connections, the plans I've made for the weeks and months ahead, and it's painful as they come flooding back in.
Obviously, I had to stop at a bookstore and get Seren even more books, even though I just got her more the other day. But we've been talking about wanting to get these learning to read books with her and working on letter recognition and word recognition, which is obviously super early, but she loves books. So I thought I might as well have them on hand for when she is ready for that. And I found 2 Franklin books after I was just talking about how I can't find any other ones that we don't have. I got 2, so I'm pretty happy with that. As you can see, I'm finishing this audiobook. My hair looks crazy, but I don't know how to make it look right. This book has sucked. It's so, first of all, predictable in most areas. Oh my God, I have to clean out the coffee. I have to do so many dishes. It's, my head hurts really bad, so I'm gonna be eating and laying down and I'll deal with that later. Yeah, I hate this writing. Obviously, the main character is supposed to be neurotic and insufferable, I think, but it's so annoying. And just the stark difference of this style of writing versus this style of writing, that's way better. I don't know, it makes me feel weird, but I'm almost done it, and that's another book, and I'm pretty sure I've caught up to my yearly goal amount, so I'm on track.